says chat who wants to donate to John's Cash App to get him a battery 3-wheel bike.
Well, that would be cool. Very cool. Connections. Reconnect. Alright. 3-star Food Mart. Well, Sunday is not sounding like a Sunday so far, but...
Claston72 says I was at a triple A baseball game in a suite.
Received a call from one of the villages, and then the other one with the baby jumped the fence. Clear.
Man, do you have bike lights for your bike? Sir? Do you have bike lights for your bike? No, let me give you some. There you go, man.
Thank you, sir.
Put it red in back, white in front.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right.
God bless you.
You too. All right.
Michelle210 says hi from Kick.
Hi.
That page girl 3 says hey again. Claston72 says what a nice guy.
Yeah, for you said building 3, correct?
Neil Donovan says, John, how many bike lights do you have left?
Oh, I better check that before I'm just over here like a bike light Robin Hood.
Live Life 4 Fun 20 says he'll find the link and put it in Discord for Pammy to add to John's wish list.
Very good.
Boy Mom 1322 says hi John,
hi.
Pam, and Trunkies.
Well, let me turn on. Hopefully we're working across all platforms now. Welcome in. Next one we're going to turn down. Avoid lights. Oh hell. Isn't that what I wanted?
Live Life 4 Fun 20 says, John, remember you gotta remind us when you get to 10 bike lights.
That's right. We might be there. Just monitoring this audio for a second, guys. Big scanner.
Senor Dasher OTR says hello all.
Hey, Dasher. Damn it. Babe, can you do me a favor? Put Dasher's shirt at a convenient spot to get to.
Tazzy's my dog though says hello Pam, John, and Trunkies.
Hello. Senor Dasher OTR says sorry for my delayed arrival. I was stuck in an elevator lull. That's it, I'm going back to the elevator.
Can I put my phone in? It's about to die, look.
Here.
There's a white one. The white one's a good one.
Any way I can help here? Is there any way I can help here?
Stand there and look pretty.
Stand there and look pretty?
Yeah.
Why is he out?
doing now?
I said I've never done anything anyway.
Weird.
Why? There's no drugs in my car.
607 to 616, I'm coming in from the landing.
Found something in my car?
Correct, you need
Everything in your pocket? You mind if I check? I'll reach in there.
God damn.
Put that down. There's nothing in your pocket.
No.
That's what set this off, so our money is not right now.
Land of the free, guys.
For what? I tell him that the hatch doesn't open, but the window does. You can open the window. It's John Wick. Remember the coin that John Wick gave the dude at the counter when he goes in the hotel? That's what. I collect coins and stuff like this. I got like 1,000 wheat pennies and all that. Pay all my fines tomorrow. Driving with no license. They stopped me about 8 days ago by my house. Yeah.
Hopefully for all this inconvenience, they just give you a warning and you'll be on your way, maybe. Hopefully.
I'm trying to go home. I went to see my friend and that's it.
What was the reason for the stop, allegedly?
He said my place they are.
Allegedly.
I don't know how long you're supposed to have plates like that. The 12th of this month. That's like 4 days ago. Oh, my phone's ringing. Please. I'm not letting you.
Man, what do you do for work? You're all kinds of decked out for everything.
I rebuild bikes for kids and for anybody that needs a bike.
That's awfully,
Yeah, bicycles.
that's awfully kind of you, man. I got a program where I'm passing out bike lights to people. So
I need bike tires, and I've got about 9 frames right now, but I don't have the correct tires for them all because like the ones that I have are like warps and stuff, and I can't use them. I mean, you can unwarp them, but they still don't ride right.
well, that's awfully kind to you, man. Yeah, I've been passing out bike lights so the cops don't harass them for not having bike lights.
Yeah.
Keep up the good work.
Come back, I'm going to explain everything to you. Okay, I'm going to be honest. You were honest with me, you let me search the car. I found a straw inside of your car. That was in the fucking car, that's the reason why I got the shh. That's fucking straw. That had cocaine all in it? Did pop positive cocaine? Shh. I'm shooting. And I didn't find any drugs in there. I understand.
Look, last week or so, the officer stopped me and found that. He must have left it in the car and didn't take it. He gave me a ticket for it. It says on there contraband.
Paraphernalia.
Okay, and look on the thing. It says on there paraphernalia. That's what he found, but he didn't. If it's still in there, he didn't take it.
Who was it?
I have no idea. It's a Swift police officer. Real tall and nice.
Real tall and nice?
Yes, very nice.
908 I don't believe I checked the ground to the hospital. Or the chief showed 908 at arriving at the hospital. Verify manually on that O2 Chevy expiring August 12th of 25. Bergman out of West Columbia showing eligible. Yellow expired in 2016. Uses to be clear all the way. Check the bank along. Check the trigger. Check along the bank road. Building prop. Ouch. Okay. It's 2016.
Looks like I'm lagging a little bit. Let me go back over here. Pam, if you're watching, can you go open up the streamer bot application? streamer bot, that's that little purple diamond thing down on my taskbar. I don't think it's running, which means none of our commands will be working.
That there's no alarm coming from the
What you got, man?
My ticket is in the car. My ticket is in the car. I was just looking at it a little while ago, and because Melissa, my caregiver, is supposed to help me call tomorrow and find out what I'm supposed to do on it. I mean, what I do with it? I think it's in the seat, the passenger seat. It's a little piece of paper. Please. I mean, it has his name on it, the officer's name.
I think we know who the tall guy is, right?
I got the ticket. I got the ticket in the car. I got the ticket. No, I know the straw. He had found the straw, and I didn't know that it was back in there. I mean, I thought he took it with him because he wrote me a ticket for Monday. The ticket's on my seat in there. It's a little white piece of paper. I just had it like 2 minutes ago. I'll go home.
I'm taking this.
Please take it. I don't know, bro.
I got it. Well, I mean, I know you're gonna tell me that.
I haven't done any drugs since 23. I just completed the drug for 2 years. All that shit. Methamphetamine and marijuana. So I can't use the regular laws don't like it. I don't like it. I got 9 Zippos, but I don't. No, I shot them. You said that straw was 9 years in with your friend? No. I don't know. I just bought the car. It was in the car, and I didn't know. He found it, and he wrote me a ticket for it. I got the paperwork. He wrote me a ticket for it. No, it says on the blue. Maybe that's all on the passenger. Who's got no computer?
Well, then I would go get your computer.
Well, I ain't going nowhere now. I'm going home.
Oh, yeah, I would do that. I would get that fixed first, get your computer from them.
I got to go to Houston to do that. I mean, the only way that I can get money I can't drive all the way up there. Back to the
What does he need help with getting his license?
dealership.
How can I help him get his license? So, is it expired or suspended?
Hold them up and cover
So the tags, okay. It's still eligible though, I heard. Yeah.
at the sign. Yes.
I'm just trying to see if I can help him in the future.
Yeah, that's right. Right.
So, and I was cool with you last time.
Right. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, I'm going to tell you the same thing. I have good history with you, right? So, no one knows what's up. All the person. And it's good for me. You play the game. You know what? I know you.
I haven't been,
What up?
okay, all you got to do is when you fold it up, is roll it right up. It will roll right up in there. That's why I got to see that myself.
Okay. Yeah. What up?
Thank you.
Yes, sir. I don't.
Oh, that's true.
But okay, and I hope it is. I work a lot. Okay? Show me by staying away from this. Okay. This ain't good for nothing but that. I ain't going back.
What does he need a computer for, and how? Is there anything I can help you with?
He's fixing my computer because it doesn't work right.
What do you need? Are you trying to get your license? Are you trying
I'm
to?
trying to get my license back and everything.
Let me give you my number, man,
Okay.
and let me help you get your license and see if we can't fix all this stuff up.
Okay.
Can you write my number down?
You want to get it?
Yeah.
It's just expired.
All right.
Man, call me first thing in the morning, okay? What's your name, man? Just your first
DJ.
name? DJ, I'm John Gray.
John Gray.
Nice to meet you. I'm the crazy guy in the Camaro runs around forward recording the cops, man. Let me help you get your license. Have a good night, man. All right, we'll see you. Call me, man. Let me turn you guys up now. Was I muted the whole time? Was I muted the entire stream or just when I gave my number? I just forgot to unmute. You guys can talk now. I'm gonna take that guy and get his license. I just don't think he knows how to navigate the system.
Claston72 says always film 5-0.
That's the thing.
Claston72 says no, you wasn't muted. Mom1322 says no, just when you gave her a number.
Okay, and then I forgot to unmute.
Claston72 says the entire time.
Stop.
Pammy9588 says babe, let's see the tree sculpture. Countryboy 23123 says what's wrong with his license.
He just needs to get it.
Kakisper says no, just when you have number.
Okay.
Tazzy's my dog though says dang, wish I could help him.
Oh, I'm gonna help him.
25 says no, just when you gave your number and talking personal stuff.
Okay, all right. Should we want to see the tree sculpture? Is it over here somewhere? I see it, I see it. So here's the problem, right? Like he doesn't have a computer. He's got some guy working on his computer, and you have to make an appointment.
Kakisper says cheer 100.
Thank you so much,
Stream Element
Kakisper.
says Kakisper just cheered 100 bits.
Thank you so much. So here's
_stream says we all know now what number to call when we are in trouble.
I don't even know why I muted it. My number's clearly out there. So there is the, I don't know if this light is going to do it any justice, but there's the tree sculpture. Pretty cool, right? There was a tree. Now it's this thing. So here's this problem. So our DMV system now, you have to make an appointment.
Kakisper says cool. The bread pusher says how much is a license down there if we want to donate towards it. Tazzy's my dog go says cool. Boy Mom 1322 says that is cool. Claston 72 says and what about the guy hand?
So here's the thing. So in our DMV is set up, you have to make an appointment. You have to make an appointment from a computer. He doesn't have a computer. He's got some guy working on his computer. So he can't get his license. He doesn't know how, right?
Claston 72 says same with our DMV. We have to make appointment for some transactions.
So how does a person like him who doesn't have a computer?
Pammy 9588 says I saw the woman doing it with a chainsaw.
Oh yeah?
That page girl 3 says 11.
So here's the thing, right? How does a person like this guy, no computer, doesn't know how to do it on the phone? How does he get his license? Right? Like you should be able to walk up and if Master wants our permission, if we have to get Master's permission to drive, right?
J. Heinrich 38 says you can go in there and they schedule an appointment.
Okay, it's all the way in Angleton.
Big Dave BCTX says can he do it from his phone?
I don't know. I don't know. But the thing is, he doesn't know how to navigate it. It's literally, it's not suspended, it's just expired. So we got to go up there and get a new one. That's it.
Senor Dasher OTR says I did it all from my phone.
Here's the thing, guys. If you listened very carefully, I'm not going to go into a bunch of details. If you listen very carefully, he said he just got back
Azzy's
from...
my dog though says I will be in Discord, the big metal tree in the West Deseret of Utah. Somebody just went out there and built it.
I'm going to turn you guys down.
Claston 72 says poor guy.
So
Boy Mom 1322.
I'm going to turn you guys down so I can talk for a second. So if you listened, he said he just got back from Austin. Does anybody know what's in Austin? Here. If you go to jail and they send you to Austin, why do they send you to Austin? I know why. I know why they send you to Austin. And that's all I'm going to say. He might not know how to navigate this Just Us system. So I'm going to give him my number. Hopefully the guy calls me tomorrow and we can get this taken care of. If not, he's just going to keep getting pulled over after pulled over after pulled over.
Says mental health.
Thank you.
Pammy 9588 says mental issues.
Yes.
Snickers _stream says no. I'm from the other side of the world, LOL.
There you go. What's that?
K3408 says mental health.
And I hope you guys know.
Mom 2024 says I know.
So navigating that could be difficult for him. It just breaks my heart to see people just, please search me. Here's everything in my pockets. Here's Does he?
Fed 271 says school in Austin.
No.
Sonia Han says yes, I know why.
So hopefully the guy calls me.
Sonia Han says SADDD.
Like,
April Moore 3 says heaven forbid they actually help someone so they don't break the law because they needed a little help. Bradley 25 says not everyone's phone has internet access either,
right.
especially
Thank
if you
you.
are old school.
Thank you.
Claston 72 says poor Gooey. Soliphase _ to good says I left for a minute, did he go to jail?
No. And hopefully.
Texas Girl 979 says so glad you was there for him.
I kind of guilted him into giving him a warning. I was like, hopefully for all this trouble, you're just going to get a warning. Like giving the guy ticket after ticket after ticket
Claston
after...
72 says poor guy.
Giving the guy
Jake
ticket...
Heinrich 38 says they said...
Giving the guy a ticket after ticket after ticket after ticket is not going to solve the problem. What's going to solve the problem is doing what I did. What resources do you need so we can make Master happy? That's what's going to solve the problem. It's 9 o'clock on a Sunday night, and the government has him out in his wheelchair on the side of the road for his safety. Right, allegedly. It's all about, we have all these rules in the name of safety. Unbelievable. Hopefully the guy calls me tomorrow, we can resolve this. I hope. Pam, did you hear what I said about StreamerBot? Can you open StreamerBot for me? I do not think it's running.
No Pride in the Right says how is that safe for him? Trevor Watts 596 says hey John. Senor Dasher OTR says you do realize if you weren't there he would have gotten a ticket or worse.
Yeah, I do.
Will Donlan says prayers for DJ. Kakasper says thank you, John, for stepping in to help that guy and so many others. You make a real difference.
Does pulling him over?
72 says ticket after ticket won't solve any problem in reality.
It's not. It's just.
SPD4U says Bob who said that. Pammy 9588 says I opened it.
Thank you so much.
Mom 1322 says I hope he calls you and is willing to get his license taken care of so that he doesn't have to get any more tickets. Boba Fett 271 says officer safety, you can't sit in that chair.
Let's go see if I...
With Life 4 Fun 20 says F their safety John, they ask fought T-gear targets by doing stupid shit with his cops or money robbers.
Yep.
Senor Dasher OTR says so he got a ticket earlier for paraphernalia but they didn't dispose of it.
Right, and he
Did
said...
I hear that right?
Yes, and he
Bradley 25 says and allegedly what they found he is blessed to also be free especially for Clue.
Yes.
So the cops probably because John was there. Everyone needs a little bit of help sometimes.
So here's the thing.
271 says he could have wheeled over an officer toe.
Here's the thing, right? Like, take it if you're gonna give him a ticket. He said, and I'm gonna take him at his word. I don't know the guy. He said that he just bought the car, which is clearly a possibility because it does have paper tags on it. Which, why did the government set him up like that and make his tags? The paper tags, you're a sitting duck if you still have paper tags on your car at this point. That's a valid tag. It's not even, it's a valid tag. You just got the car. I heard her say the exact date it was supposed to. So why did the government say, here's a tag, and then pull him over because his tag's not valid? So why not make the law go into effect where there's no more paper tags? Because that paper tag was legal. All right, I'll get off my soapbox. I don't understand. Just doesn't make any sense, man.
SPD4U says let's be happy the office didn't give him a ticket.
Oh, I'm not happy they had him out in his wheelchair.
Claston 72 says does Clued ride in pairs?
They do if anytime they have a stop like that, they're going to. I don't know if what the
Will
rich...
Donlan says money.
Yep. I'm gonna turn up the scanner. We're just driving around listening to John talk, and that won't be very productive. Babe, can you... I know I'm asking a lot, but can you put Dasher's
903 print guy says it's all about money.
Yep. Can you put Dasher's shirt somewhere where I can pick it up quickly, if you don't mind? And then that's it. I'm not asking anything else the rest of the night.
Claston72 says, what was you saying, John, about the do-ride in pairs? Laid-off janitor says, cheer 1,000.
Thank you so much.
Stream Elements says, laid-off janitor just cheered 1,000 bits.
With the 1,000 bits. Thank you so much, laid-off janitor.
J. Heinrich 38 says, Klug did say something about you on the radio, John.
What did they say?
Will Donnellan says because if he doesn't pay those tickets, he will have a warrant for his arrest.
Right.
Boy Mom 1322 says, lol, John, I don't believe that. I bet you will ask for something else tonight.
Sorry, I'm asking a whole lot.
8775 says, good evening, John, Ham and Trunkies.
Good evening to you.
Claston72 says, so Klug ride in pairs.
No.
With Life for Fun 20 says, chat cops are money robbers. They have to take our money plus our taxes.
So what they do, I don't see them over here anymore. They were looking.
Garage_zone says everything right down to what you watch on TV is for money.
Yep.
Wrong and right is out the window. All anyone sees is money. Okay, let's do this and F if it's wrong or right. Tammy pays 800.
So to the question, do they ride in pairs? No. What they do is, like, they spread out. They go find someone to extort, and once they found a person they can extort, either as a search or DUI investigation or whatever, at that point they call a second unit. Whenever they call for the second unit, that means some shit's going down. Either a search, an arrest, field sobriety test. So they don't ride in pairs, but if you see the second unit up, you better hold on to your bootstraps.
Fancy cars somehow. Stream Elements says, thank you for following Cap and Bacco.
Thank you for the follow, Cap and Bacco. Guys, if you're new here, my name is John Gray. This is
72 says, okay, thanks, John.
If you're new here, my name is John Gray. This is PC Scanner. We're listening to the scanner. We're going to record police interactions. That's what we do here. Hit the follow or subscribe, depending on what platform you're watching me from. If you have a thumbs up on your platform, hit the thumbs up. If you got a thumbs down, hit the thumbs down if you don't like the
Chris
content.
Ellis 891,993 says, hi, John.
Hi.
Ham and everyone. Claston72 says, I am new here.
John Paul King 6785. Get John Paul King 6785 for now.
Snickers_stream says, if you thumb down, you will be shot by a cop. Garage_zone says, okay, so if they want call second unit for more work to be done, then why not ride in pairs? It would be faster. That page girl 3 says 63.
Okay, they are.
To Jennifer says, YouTube isn't reading chat. Trevor
thank you.
596 says, I'm new here too.
So they are still.
72 says, John, you're fantastic. Keep doing what you do, bro.
Thank you. So here's the thing. Here's what we got going on here, guys. Here's what we got going on here. Let me park over here, get out of the way.
Laid-off janitor says, I didn't realize British Columbia was this flat.
So here's what we have. Remember last night we had the call with the trespass who they let get away? They think this guy's over here now. That's why they're all over here.
Joanne 8775 says, I wish I had my TV so I can go back on YouTube and watch from the beginning. But my daughter is still in the hospital. We'll be here for several more days. She has to go through a bunch of tests tomorrow and possibly surgery. Bradley 25 says, yup.
Okay, I connected to YouTube's voice. Sorry about that. All right, guys. So remember yesterday the call where the guy...
48904.
Guy was trespassed, right? All right, we're definitely gonna need a flashlight for this one, guys. Let me get my flashlight.
That was 14489.
So they're looking from the guy that they let go yesterday, is what they're doing. They think they've seen him in the area. Next to a church is green.
You're in Northbound Mainly on 25, Hyundai Exploring.
CR Cook 210 says the one they let go that had warrants.
Yes, yes, this is what they're searching for right now. There. Oh shoot, I gotta turn off the Starlink. Network. Enable Wi-Fi. Why do I feel like we've been in this situation before? How's it going?
I got my unit, started coming out this way. We didn't see, lost sight of him. All right, cool. All of a sudden, I'm coming back around towards the entrance, and lo and behold, I see him running in between the buildings. I'm like, all right, cool. Did what I could, kept on running. I was like, dang it. Drove all the way to the front entrance. Saw him when he jumped the fence, started running towards the bushes. Got out, finally, no sight of him. It was like less than 30 seconds that I lost sight of him. So I don't know how he disappeared or moved that fast within 30 seconds, and I couldn't see him. Well, we're thinking is he's probably hiding out in the grass and like all the trees, wooded area over here, and he's gonna wait until we can leave and then jump out. It's already locked up because we're squatting in there. So 17, 18? Yeah, dude, tell me about it. Locked it up and told us, all right, apartment's locked. Like, cool. So if he tries to go back in there, then at least we know that he's gonna have to break in to get into it. Not sign up to after she got the call, I came from another call, got over here, started looking around. We looked around for about 20, 30 minutes, didn't see anything, so I figured, all right, cool. I'll get back in my unit, try to flush them out, nothing, all right. As we're about to go towards like a little playground area, is where I started hearing her giving commands. I was like, holy crap. And I'm to the other side, and I see him bat out of hell. Apparently, now he's also the other way. Yeah. I'm gonna head back over to the SARS. Alright, so y'all get eyes on him. He starts bolting it again. Call us back.
What's he wanted for?
What?
What's he wanted for? Those warrants from last night?
He's got warrants. He's got warrants through us and through their city. And
Okay. This is the guy they let go last night, accidentally?
I think it's going to be someone different that we're looking for.
Okay.
So that's all we're trying to do is get him for his warrants and
There you go.
let him have a conversation with the judge.
All right.
If they let him go, cool.
There you go.
This is over there.
All right.
I think that's what we're going to do. And maybe he might come in tomorrow.
Maybe we get some drones, some tanks, some dogs. Find them.
This is Brazoria County. You think we got money for that?
We could get the helicopter.
Dude, that'd be so freaking awesome. You'd have to get city council to sign off on it though. Unless we can come up with a pretty good proposal, then we can probably get him to sign off on it. It'd be nice though. We'll do.
All right.
Alright, brother. Appreciate it.
We're good here. I think we're good here. You pop out on me. I'm just kidding. Guys, thank you so much for, if you're watching over on TikTok and YouTube, TikTok and Facebook, come on over to Twitch, Kick, or YouTube. We're going to continue the live stream over there. BC Scanner, no spaces on all platforms. You can also check in the video description. There should be a link tree. Click on the link tree. You'll be able to find us. See you guys in a little bit. TikTok, Facebook, bye. Everybody else can stay. All right, guys, you get turned up. You think they knew I was being sarcastic about the tanks and the dogs and the helicopters?
Whipped Up Wishes says hey.
Hey. I think this is good parking, guys. I believe this is good parking.
Bradley25 says UTL show us Trunky's back in law. Claston72 says always film 5-0.
Put it in the chat, guys.
Claston72 says parking 7. Trevor Watts 596 says I told people on TikTok to come follow you, John.
Thank you.
Texas Vampire Girl 59 says hello everyone and John. Big Dave BCTX says I hope the warrants are for something serious and not some class CBS to use so many resources and time on him.
Right.
Sarah SL Mac says always film 5-0.
Always.
Joanne 8775 says I did laugh when you brought that up to them. Kirsty Brat says 10. Joanne 8775 says 15 parking.
That was weird.
CR Cook 210 says no. Sorry, that gets a 2.
2? Why is it 2? You get, okay. So maybe not everybody knows the rules. I get 2 automatically.
Wishes says working on 300 cookies for my daughter's school open house.
I get 2 points automatically for putting it in park. And then there's a creativity scale as well. So you have to judge it on that scale. So we start out at 2 just for putting it in park. You're thinking, John, that's pretty silly. Everybody puts it in park. Well, there was one night I didn't put it in park and almost ran into a cop car. So there's that. That almost happened. That was almost a thing.
Claston72 says parking 7.
Yeah, you got to use a creativity skill as well. Let me go see what they're doing down here. They're still looking for the guy. Oh, let me turn that back on Star. We definitely got too far away from the Starlink, so let me turn that back on. Network.
Cyclone Speculum Dicky Duhammer says, where's the grading curve at?
It's just unspoken.
Senor Dasher OTR says clears throat. How many points for creativity, sir?
That's why it's up to you guys. It's kind of a sliding scale, right? It's kind of a sliding scale.
CR Cook 210 says, I mean, if there was a Bubba truck in front of you taking 3 spaces maybe, but you were like 3 miles from the curb stopper. David 041873 says, has the boss approved the creative scale?
Not yet. No, I'm still.
Wishes says in a mom law.
Yeah, no, I'm still working on getting the official approval. All right.
Claston72 says, I say Pam should make the creative scale. According to Jennifer says, why upset? Add 101.
Why are you upset? I don't want to run over that lady. AD101, welcome in, by the way. You might be upset about the voices. We had to make some changes because the trolls were taking advantage of the speaker. So we figured we had to set it to members and subscribers. Unfortunately, one
Cyclone
couple
Speculum
trolls.
Dicky Duhammer says, BC Scanner, what's gonna be your logo for the merch?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Senor Dasher OTR says, so we'll start the creative parking with a -10 and you can grow from there. I mean, last night we had to pull your sticker from the Ray Charles School of Parking. Fearless Mar 23 says, hey John.
Hey. You guys think they're gonna find him? They'll never catch me, coppers.
11 Shadow Spectre says, hello John.
Hello to you. And they're still lurking around here. I ain't gonna give up that easy. We'll monitor the situation.
Sonny Wilkins says, hi John.
Hi.
Bradley 25 says, damn, Richwood is going to be in the area all night. They don't get much excitement, so they are going to keep that block hot long.
That's right.
One cop on duty at night usually, and he is glued to the whole front of the town LMAO. Claston 72 says, John, stop farting.
It wasn't me this time.
Icemaneer says, FYITT and FB had good video, but slightly louder, a bit distorted audio.
Okay, thank you. That's good to know.
Stream Elements says, thank you for following Romo_Christian88.
Romo with the follow, thank you so much. How about the audio right now? Oh, it's distorted. I'm way in the red. I can clearly see that if I just look. I'll adjust it up here. Yeah, I can see we're pegged out in the red right here. I'll turn this on for now. You should be able to hear me a little better now. I'm still in the red, so. Dang it. Right when I got out, the
Stream Elements says, thank you for following Brazer Ico.
Brazer, thank you so
11
much.
Shadow Spectre says they need Air 1.
Air 1 now, yeah. Hold on, guys.
Cyclone Speculum Dicky Duhammer says YT is good to go.
35, I'm very sorry.
Bradley 25 says welcome in Brazer Ico.
I'm seeing 23. I don't see anyone here currently.
All right, let's see. Is that any? I'm still showing in the red. Let's try that. How's that sound, guys? That should be perfect. Let me turn off the noise cancellation.
Bradley 25 says Brazoria co-law.
All right. There you go.
Icemaneer says better. Icemaneer says good.
Okay. If I would have just looked at the damn screen, it would have showed me it was red. Way over modulated.
Plastin72 says audio sounds good here on Twitch for me. Pammy 9588 says audio and video is good. Sarah SL Max says good here.
Okay. So I have some filters set up that I need to transfer over on the other computer is why that. Oh boy. I'll get it figured. It's my first day of streaming, guys. I'll get it figured out eventually.
Cyclone Speculum Dicky Do Hammer says I'm your Huckleberry.
That's clear. Go ahead and show me out with 616.
Really? Again? Again?
607 clear.
They get the guy and when I left or what? Should we just stay in that area unless we find something else?
Pammy 9588 says you want that shirt on the bench, babe.
I don't. I think the spiders will get to it. Just set it on the table.
Caller 157.
Set it on the table. Thank you so much for doing that for me, babe. I know I've been asking a lot tonight.
Claston72 says stay in the area.
Yeah, let's stay in the area. I think we should. We got nothing else right now, right?
Interest confirmed on a 95 GMC expiring July of 25. Espinoza on a Freeport, clear and valid 27 Arizona. Restriction G until 27.
Sample.
Bradley25 says sometimes the damn narrator speaking doesn't pronounce things correctly. It's funny lol.
Yeah. It gets it close enough for I can understand. There's no way I can read the chat and drive, so we'll take it.
458.
458.
Laid off janitor says with all the skin Dasher has collected, Dasher is immune from spiders.
That's
Claston72 says sounds and audio is okay on Twitch.
very good.
Cyclone Speculum Dicky Do Hammer says you don't have a bicycle on you, do you?
No, I don't have it. Damn it! I even told Dasher I'll put it in the car. I'm so forgetful. I knew this was over here brewing. Remember I mentioned it? But, I mean, I'm not going to pass
Claston72 says nice stop, John.
Thanks. I'm not going to pass up a guy sitting down in his wheelchair while his stuff's being ransacked.
Pammy 9588 says it's in a bag on the shelf by the door.
Okay.
Senor Dasher OTR says 20. Michelle 210 says 20. Joanne 8775 says oh, now you have to go to timeout.
Yeah.
Gamerage_zone says ignore, they could be a troll or maybe not.
It's really not a good place to park over here.
Snickers_stream says find him and fly him to safety with your Starlink. Cyclone Speculum Dicky Do Hammer says are you going to have Trucker Caps BC scanner?
Trucker cats? Not really a cat person.
Made contact with the department with everybody today. Nobody appears injured. Nobody claimed assault. They did it no left before we left. So I know status going to clear. No action.
No action.
Okay.
Gamerage_zone says cats. I think they mean hats.
Oh, hats.
Big Dave BCTX says they don't sell gas there, John.
They don't. I realize that now. Guys, we got 347 miles of gas right now. Always our factor in our
Cyclone
night.
Speculum Dicky Do Hammer says in the merch store, I mean.
I don't even have one ready yet. I don't have one ready. Just testing a few things. I got you. Hats. Got it. I thought I didn't know what a trucker cat was.
Lamplight Trailer Park.
Lamplight Trailer Park. What's going on in Lamplight? Cops are coming at Lamplight in Angleton.
CR Cook 210 says let's go see.
Kind of want to stay in this area for a little bit. I don't have any details on why they're there.
Cyclone Speculum Dicky Do Hammer says old school mesh snapback is called a trucker cap now.
Gotcha. I get it now. I didn't get it at the time.
Claston72 says, can I get a hell yeah, brother?
Hell yeah, brother. You can get a hell yeah, brother. Guys, if you're new here, my name is John Gray. This is BC Scanner. We're in Brazoria County, Texas. We're recording cops. That's what we're doing.
According to Jennifer says Ashton Kutcher made the trucker hat happen. Years ago. Ha ha ha.
Transporting one patient, non-emergency to be on site.
According to Jennifer says like Von Dutch hats. Gamerage_zone says are they called trucker cats now long? But to be real, trucker hats are better than a fabric back. Will Ben 157 says always film cops in 5-0. Ben 157 says, how are you tonight, John?
Wonderful. It's a Sunday night. We're out on a Sunday drive.
Cyclone Speculum Dicky Do Hammer says I attribute the mesh snap back to El Toro Big Dog Fernando Valenzuela El Mero Mero.
Oh.
Senor Dasher OTR says don't be suspicious. Clip followed me to Popeye's Law. Will Ben 157 says it's raining here.
I don't even see a cloud up there tonight to talk about. Not even an interesting cloud up there.
7-4.
It's 88 degrees right now.
9-4.
Can you over?
According to Jennifer says Dan, we got 73 watching. Hit that like button, peeps.
Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you so much for being here.
Gamerage_zone says debate question. If you haven't slept in 10 years, where are you sleeping the hardest? Claston72 says, well, that's good, John. That means you won't get wet tonight for now.
For now, yeah. Is it guys? We got rain in the forecast?
Friendsin Code says lurkin.
Hello, Forensic Code. If you are a member over on my YouTube channel, your voice will come out over the speaker as well. Sorry I had to do that. I did experiment
I am the man says Clute blackout coming into Freeport.
Thank you for letting me know. I did an experiment where I let everybody talk and it just
Friendsin Code says and hit the like button too.
Thank you so much. We did an experiment where we let everybody talk.
Dasher OTR says, John, what's the fight command? I forgot law.
Fix fight.
According to Jennifer says, hello friends in code. Love that song on your stream. Cyclone Speculum Dicky Do Hammer says thumb button is free today.
It is free.
Joanne 8775 says the hospital in New Orleans had some bad hailstorm and the thunder was making car alarms going off.
Fix fight is the command. If it doesn't work, I can fix it. I can do it real quick.
Senor Dasher OTR says it's not working.
Okay, give me a second. I'll switch it over and see if I can't fix it. Give me a second. Let me pull over here, because of course I would never do anything while I'm driving. That'd be a crime. Give me a second.
Friendsin Code says, yeah, I can feeling y'all on letting everyone chat. It can get unruly.
Well, the trolls.
Janitor says -8. Senor Dasher OTR says -8. Joanne 8775 says I need to try my luck at slots. Gamerage_zone says follow and like now, cuz by tomorrow it will cost $5.
Oh.
Stream Elements says thank you for following Jack 292.
Jack, thank you for the follow.
9588 says I just tried.
I'll set it to, give it a second, set it off scene. See if that does it.
Cyclone Speculum Dicky Do Hammer says the spammer, troll acting a fool. Friendsin Code says, yeah, I figured as much.
Yeah, people were taking advantage of it, unfortunately, saying things that will obviously be against platform policies to get me banned. So.
Laid off janitor says there is no luck in these slots, only despair.
The house always has the advantage. There you go, there's your fighters, they're working now, guys. Those do go away when we're on a call, guys. Just gives us something to do while we're aimlessly roaming around.
Friendsin Code says, of course, John. They don't like they can't hurt y'all.
Well, you guys know I wouldn't, if I had my way, I'd give everybody a voice, but it just...
Friendsin Code says, or stop y'all.
Yep. I don't like it either. turn on the defrost.
Bradley 25 says, has anyone in the chat ever had food poisoning before?
I've had it.
If so, how long does it last?
Seems like it lasts 24 hours. I've had it before. It's miserable. It hits quick too.
Senor Dasher OTR says it lasts until your body is cleansed law.
That's right. I guess everybody would be different.
Friend Syncode says 24 to 48 hours and it's going to come out both ends. TikiCat 1961 says and usually first feel symptoms about 6 hours after eating.
That would be accurate. I remember I was helping someone move, and all of a sudden I'm like, I'm not helping you move. And it definitely wasn't my fault. It wasn't an excuse. I know what you guys are going to say.
Cyclone Speculum Dicky Duhammer says it's disrespectful BC Scanner to muck your stream up for their issues. Bradley 25 says okay, that's good news in this predicament. Yes, it hit me hard earlier this morning and I'm miserable. I didn't eat much of the food last night. This is another reason why I hate chicken law. _zone says food poisoning typically lasts between 12 to 48 hours for most healthy individuals, but the exact duration can vary depending on several factors. Typical timeline onset of symptoms, usually within 2 to 6 hours after consuming contaminated food, though it can range from under 1 hour to several days depending on the pathogen. Recovery to a week. Severe cases, e.g., Campylobacter or E. coli, can last 10 days or more and may require medical tray. Friend Syncode says chicken is really easy to mess up and get sick from. Claston72 says 3. Claston72 says back now.
Oh, I gotta turn on the big scanner. It's not on. Let's pull over here for a second. I should park over here, black out like they do.
25 says that's a Google research information.
Thanks.
Although I do appreciate it, but I want it on a person perspective.
Someone was trying to break in. The caller is in apartment 603, but the woman he's trying to check on is in apartment 212.
Claston72 says failure to stop John. Cyclone Speculum Dicky Duhammer says Roger, that really easy to get sick from undercooked chicken. Gamerage _zone says nah, that was I.
All right, we got
Claston72 says what does it mean blackout for Clute?
They usually sit here with their lights off, try to...
Soliphase _ to good says what we doing?
Route to 1615 location.
Fixing the scanner so I can hear it.
Friend Syncode says my first real job was frying chicken.
Mine was flipping burgers at McDonald's.
Claston72 says okay.
Mine was at McDonald's. That's 14.
Bradley 25 says I think it had something to do with us losing power and being lied to about how long it was without power. Then they fried chicken strips. I only ate 2 because I despise chicken, but I was hungry. Gamerage _zone says I heard a little raw food is okay but too much is bad. Friend Syncode says never had ever worry about the chicken if you saw in the kitchen. Friend Syncode says Popeyes. Friend Syncode says 16. Bradley 25 says thanks everyone for the information, it truly helps. Cyclone Speculum Dicky Hammer says, that's funny, I cooked for Pioneer Chicken on my first job.
Mine was, I remember, I made $4.25 an hour. That's what minimum wage was then. That shows you how old I am.
1614, you said 2311 Copperfield Drive?
Clear.
That's clear, I'll be in route shortly.
That's where you en route to 1615 first?
Yes, that's clear.
Friend Syncode says, yeah, I think I was right there. Tiki Cat 1961 says I was. Friend Syncode says could only work 30 hours max during school year.
That's right.
Tiki Cat 1961 says I was a restaurant hostess for 1.85 an hour.
Man, I was working full time since. That's why I just laugh at the people that come in my stream like, get a job. Like I've literally worked 40 hours a week since I was 14. And I do at least 40 hours a week now. You guys can see I treat this like a job, so. And it comes with the, you know, my fake job comes with a real paycheck, so there's that.
Bradley25 says I haven't had an appetite all day since this started, but I'm slowly getting one, so hopefully that's a good sign. Cyclone Speculum Dicky Do Hammer says 1044 whole dollars and 25 cents for 1 hour work.
Yeah, I'm actually even working on my day off. Receive confirmation. Who are you guys arresting? Where are you at?
James Snapfield, 7382. James Snapfield, 7392.
Friend Syncode says poop down. We love ya, John.
Thank you, man.
Cyclone Speculum Dicky Do Hammer says plus taxes taken out.
Yeah, that's true.
Senor Dasher OTR says 7. That page girl 3 says 7. Claston 72 says okay, John gonna lurk.
All right.
Bandmom 2024 says hey Dasher.
What was the apartment you want to check on?
Senor Dasher OTR says hey Bandmom.
Fair.
Friend Syncode says, so John, we scheduling that meeting hour about the turn signal incident. Friend Syncode says lol.
607-616, email this call from frequent landing.
Friend Syncode says, damn, it's screw it typing.
On camera, a few minutes ago. She's gonna call my 2205. Pick up no directions.
Creekwood Landing. All right, they got another sighting of our guy.
I'll be there with a written warning.
They got another.
Clear, so we're moving around.
All right, we got another sighting. Another sighting of the guy. Is Creekwood Landing gated?
Where do you want to go?
Creekwood Landing Apartments.
Getting directions to the landing.
I don't know which one of those is the landing, so.
Tiki Cat 1961 says, is he on foot? Bradley 25 says, and this food poisoning doesn't help that I'm winging myself off the vapes either.
Are you trying to beat the September deadline? Pam's trying to do the same thing.
Joanne 8775 says this could get very interesting. Cyclone Speculum Dicky Do Hammer says get the BC scanner light ready.
95 is all, yeah.
Senor Dasher OTR says I don't know which one is the Freeport landing either. Bradley 25
Creekwood.
says that's the first apartments. Yes, it's gated, I believe.
Okay, Creekwood Landing.
Code says, are they chasing an escaped prisoner?
They're
Bradley
chasing.
25 says, so I am.
So they're chasing some guy that has warrants. He keeps running from them. Like, not like big warrants, or a county would be out here looking for him. Like if there were serious charges, county would be out here with their dogs and their drones and helicopters and
Bradley 25 says I calculated the money up and I'm excited about having that extra money after the first law. According to Jennifer says they're chasing a guy who was pulled over and released.
That's right.
Then the pigs realized he had warrants in California. Boba Fett 271 says they ain't gonna catch me. I ain't going back.
What time can we get dispatch this call?
Senor Dasher OTR says if it's the landing then no, it's not gated.
Okay, that's
but if it's Timber Creek or the other one then they're gated.
okay. It's the landing.
Friend Code says oh so he has warrants for not paying the sticker tax ticket.
Yeah, something like that.
Unbreakable underscore Gem says I don't think landing is gated. Friend Code says well never mind. Friend Code says law.
1614, were you on the east side of Cedar Rapids Parkway?
Bradley 25 says but damn it's not easy especially when I baked for 6+ years.
Yep.
That's clear.
Pam says she's gonna quit too, so. Alright, building 2, this is 14. I don't know these apartments at all.
Claston 72 says I get smoking 4.5 years ago. Claston 72 says quit.
I wish I could.
Cyclone Speculum Dicky Duhammer says swoosh the like button please helps motivate the algorithm to spread the stream, thanks. Senor Dasher OTR says building 2 is up White Timber Creek.
Okay. That's 3 in front of me. That's 3 in front of me. Is this 2 over?
Bradley 25 says there is Creekside Landing in the landing he just said Creekside.
Okay, this is
Joanne
this is different then.
8775 says I smoke cigarettes and I think all the time about how I can't quit.
So there's actually, so we got the landing and there's Creekside Landing? Is that what I'm hearing? Am I in the wrong apartment complex?
Bradley 25 says I can be wrong. Senor Dasher OTR says 2 is on the back side.
Let me ask you a question.
Friend Code says out all of the crazy shit I have put into my body, nicotine has been the worst drug. Senor Dasher OTR says it's all the same complex.
I gotcha.
And then he said down, the neighbor did not answer, and she hasn't seen him since before she called me, so it's probably 10 minutes ago.
Alright, there they are. I see them. They're lurking. They're blacked out, so should I black out, guys?
Turn on traffic.
I'll turn off my lights too. It looks like we're going up.
Unbreakable underscore Gem says should be Timber Creek APTS is gated on the other side.
We'll black out like they are.
8616 Ocean Sam Boy 38616.
Alright, they're not blacked out anymore.
Stand by for the vehicle's license plate. We're going to be at the 200 block of South Front Street.
Is there a parking spot? I don't see a parking spot, guys. We'll have to park. We'll make our own right here.
Okay, the neighbor attempted to call her. Did not get an answer. There was no light inside the residence. Everything blacked out.
Turn you guys down. I'm gonna abandon the car right here. I think this might be frowned upon.
Does the boyfriend know what kind of vehicle she drives?
The white GMC Terrain with a red handicap placard. She parked right there in front of her.
I'll turn you guys down. Shit. I can't do anything about that. I can't remember. Did I turn the car off or not? It's bad. It's so bad. Yeah, I left it running too. That's a rookie move. That's definitely a rookie move. Dang, that's awfully fast with no lights. I know I'm putting it on. I already know. Which way did she go? I'll turn you guys up.
Cyclone Speculum Dicky Du Hammer says my Polish grandpa from the south side of Chicago drank it warmin' by the case. Big Dave BCTX says what's the parking score if the fugitive drives off in your car? AF. Senor Dasher OTR says 50.
That was a rookie move. That was bad. I remembered as soon as I was walking away, I was like, oh shit, I think I left my car running.
Senor Dasher OTR says so they didn't find him.
No. Don't worry, the windows were down too.
I am the man says what's the call about John?
Guy with warrants. I want to hear what they're saying. They're looking for a person with warrants. I think she went the other way.
Department 28.
Live Life 4 Fun 20 says where did DHR go, John?
He's looking around.
I don't know. I'm looking for him.
Live Life 4 Fun 20 says she.
I stopped to put on my seatbelt, lost her, so.
Tazzy's my dog go says no points for parking, sorry John, just can't.
Just at least a 2. Give me the 2 for putting in park
Big
at
Dave
least.
BCTX says, oh, okay. Don't want to make it too difficult. Senor Dasher OTR says, damn, if only I was closer. Pearl would be mine.
Yeah, the windows were down. The windows were down, and...
Claston72 says -1.
Oh, I see him. I see him.
Joanne 8775 says, I give a 6.
Alright, it doesn't matter. I see him. Doesn't matter where they are.
Stream Elements says, thank you for following Avabateman 123.
Thank you for the follow.
Respond to the jail.
According to Jennifer says, wowza, thanks Stacy Sydney. Big Dave BCTX says, left your tea in there too.
Yes.
So he wouldn't go thirsty.
That's right.
Cyclone Speculum Dicky Duhammer says he drank vodka every morning, 1 shot after breakfast didn't matter. Craziness, I thought.
Don't pay no attention to me.
Amanda BB13 says no points for stealth either.
1614, 1615 secure. You can show me back in and headed to that ambulance call.
Okay.
Alright, let me get up here, then I'll say something. Alright, let me just drive up here so I can tell you guys something.
24, can you raise the bay?
So I've been driving all over this place, right?
I am the man says, does this include John?
This is Rich Hood. I've been driving all over this place, right?
Stacy Sydney 2025 says, what would you do if you found him?
I already
Tell him to run. Ha ha.
Let me get up here, Park. I've seen the guy. I know what the guy's wearing. Let me put it that way. I know what the guy's wearing.
Snickers_stream says you saw someone.
I saw him.
Registration expires September 2025. They're trying to let Jack West get out of Houston.
Cyclone Speculum Dicky Duhammer says don't do it.
That's why I'm coming over here. I know it. Remember last night we had a description of took his shirt off? Remember that? We had that description? Well, that's the same description tonight. I can tell you that much.
Snickers_stream says no. No, you think you saw him.
I did see him.
Maybe it was someone else.
Maybe it was someone else. Maybe
Fencing Code says run Forrest.
He was. He's definitely doing that. I ain't seen nothing.
Bruja 210 says we saw nothing.
We saw nothing. Hey, thank you for the membership. Stacy Sydney, thank you so much. Became a member.
Cyclone Speculum Dicky Duhammer says minding my own business. Bradley 25 says UTL lol.
UTL, right.
Stacy
UTL.
Sydney 2025 says he jumps in and yells shotgun. Fencing Code says I don't answer question. Ilsa Vargas says, were you recording when you saw him?
You guys wouldn't have been able to see him, but where I saw him. You guys wouldn't have.
Stacy Sydney 2025 says welcome.
Let's put it this way, he was beside me. And I can guarantee.
Units check the area of North Avenue B and Perry. And 911 call came in, stating someone hit her, but she would not respond to me speaking to her.
That's in Freeport.
Again, North Avenue B and Perry Street.
That's
Bruja 210 says don't speak. Sarah Cook 210 says holy cow. Stacy Sydney 2025 says oh he was already shotgun. Lol. Big Dave BCTX says like a Bigfoot sighting.
Right. It could have been him, could have not been him. Who do I know? Could have been a guy out for a jog. I don't exactly have a description, so. But that guy was definitely exercising.
Fencing Code says it's not the duty for the public to help the police.
I just saw a guy that was exercising strenuously.
Report 909 on location.
Guys, how's the stream? The quality. This phone is overheating. Pam, are you still? Never mind.
Bruja 210 says, was he practicing for the Olympics?
You know he was.
Friendsin Code says 5x5. Leah 1962 says great. Cyclone Speculum Dicky Du Hammer says El Chupacabra has been seen. Bradley 25 says it was probably just Forrest Gump LMAO.
Baby.
Snickers_stream says we should support people who work out at this time.
Yeah, you know, I support him in his exercising.
Bradley 25 says we knew you would ask Miss Pam for one more thing tonight.
Nope, I changed my mind.
Ilsa Vargas says, are you staying in the area? Bruja 210 says maybe he was looking for Frankie. Friendsin Code says yeah, it's hot AF during the day. Night runs are easier on the body. With Life for Fun 20 says it was Bigfoot John. Bradley 25 says it's our ghost hunting tour guide law.
I'm getting out of the area. I don't want him using my footage to find somebody. I don't know what the guy did. I don't have a clue. It's none of my business.
Stacy Sydney 2025 says what are the warrants for?
Don't know. I tried to get that information on the last stop. They wouldn't exactly answer. They said he has warrants out of Clute and warrants out of... Oh, that's super loud. Warrants out of Clute and warrants out of Freeport, Richwood.
We're gonna have a pole that was possibly struck by lightning.
Coker says, why did you leave area?
It's gonna be on Yellowstone, behind the Little Caesars. Repeating Yellowstone, behind the Little Caesars.
I'm not.
Freeport out, 1035.
All right, we got a pole on fire, Yellowstone, behind Little Caesars in Freeport, just so you know.
Unit 2 is probably going to need a rollback tow truck. The back tire's messed up. It's going to have to get dragged onto the tow truck. Per
Snickers_stream says who's agent 658 in the viewer list.
I don't know.
I am the man, says L. Leah 1962 says that's by my house. That page girl 3 says 18. Senor Dasher OTR says 18. I am the man says let's go to Freeport John.
Well, we got 2 calls there. One on Avenue B in Perry. Keep an eye, torn. Do I stay in the area? Because they're just down there. I don't think you're going to find that guy. He's a pretty good runner.
DCS 1614.
He's been running for 2 days.
Yeah.
You know, as soon as I leave, they're going to say show one in custody.
ESD3, they're headed to Memorial Herman Caroline. Show me back in.
Big Dave BCTX says, did she say something struck by lightning?
Yeah, which is unusual.
There are no storms around.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking.
Are y'all primary or is GPS?
GPS is going to be working on the also. We're going to be working on the information.
Coker says you should stay in area.
They're clear to get a record now.
Stream Elements says thank you for following the _real_Merc.
Thank you for the
Cyclone
follow.
Speculum Dicky Du Hammer says stray voltage perhaps. Leah 1962 says I'm about to go outside and look.
Away from that area, it's going to be a black, we're wearing all black, black female with a neon shirt. We're going to be by the track on 288 in Brazosport.
288 in Brazosport, okay. Railroad track.
I'll be going by the blacktop to see if I can make contact.
Blacktop? Where is that? We knew that.
Yeah.
With Life for Fun 20 says good night John and chat I am headed to sleep chat with everyone tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
investigation over.
Probably out there.
Okay. He's on the call. Okay.
Sydney 2025 says, can we start?
I'm going to have this Jamie Flag and Corey Jackson. It should be local. Okay.
I'm clear. I'm pulling the beat.
Okay.
Jamie Nicole B says that went right in my eyes.
So Freeport said they're out on 2 people, and they referred to the blacktop, which I don't know what it is. Last time I think they said that they were by the school, I believe. I don't know what the blacktop is. I think it's by the school, which is right up here.
Report 909 will be transporting 1 patient non-emergent to Theodore St. Luke's for the first out call.
I'm passing up the pole on fire by Little Caesars over here. I don't see any poles on fire, but what do I know?
Serious 1615. Copy of Texas LP.
Yeah.
What you got, man? Let me go see what. Let me turn around. Hold on. Let me see why this guy's yelling at me. They need to put some lights on that wheelchair. Hold on, I'm turning around. Oh, there you are. You guys are doing all right?
What are you doing, John?
Riding around. Hey, I need you to do me a favor, man. Put some lights on you. Put some of these lights on that wheelchair.
Huh?
I couldn't even see you in the middle of the road.
Oh, yeah. Hey, guess what?
What?
Never going to jail for that assault?
Uh-huh.
Guess what?
What's up?
You got hit for the grand jury. No bill. Throw the fuck out of court.
No bill. All right, man. All right. That's good. Don't talk about it because I'm alive right now.
Okay. Hey, you get a couple cigarettes?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Give me a pack, my friend.
Man, I ain't got it. I'm a broke activist. What are you talking about? Here you go. Here's 2. Put some lights on that wheelchair, though. I didn't even see you in the middle of the road.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome, man. We'll see you.
You got extra lighter?
No, I don't have an extra lighter. I got a lighter. I only got 1 in here
Thank you,
today.
John.
You're welcome. All right, man. Y'all be safe. I couldn't see you in the middle of the road, man.
Batteries in them?
Yeah, they're charging right now. I could not see you.
Thank you.
Just so you know. Almost. All right, we're back to work, guys. Are you guys there? I don't hear you.
Iceman here says here. Snickers _ stream says John dealing cigarettes at night. Joanne 8775 says I'm here.
Very good.
Grandmom 2024 says here.
All right.
Stacy Sydney 2025 says I'm way up here in Minnesota, but I've been following for a long time and don't know why I find it so entertaining.
Well, thank you. Thank you for being here.
Stacy Sydney 2025 says I feel like I know the area now. Lol.
I see this guy over here. I don't know. You think bike lights will work on a wheelchair? I mean, it's the only idea I had. But they were crossing the road, and back there, there was. Luckily, I saw them.
Leah 1962 says here. Snickers _ stream says yes. Senor Dasher OTR says I'm kind of here but kind of asleep. Driving nap activate.
Dang it. Dasher, you can't nap and drive. It's frowned upon. It's definitely frowned upon. Oh, hell, that's a repo man. That's a repo man in the area.
No Pride in the Right says yes.
Hide your shit.
Leah 1962 says, was it a lady in a wheelchair and a man pushing her?
Yes.
Bradley 25 says, uh-oh, they are about to get someone's shit lol.
They're definitely going to get somebody. Alright, I was wrong on the blacktop. Either that or it's over.
April TXRN says, snatch truck. That page girl 3 says 10. Michelle 210 says 10. Leah 1962 says I've seen them a lot lately in our neighborhood.
Well, hopefully they get some lights and so we can see them at night.
Stream Elements says thank you for following Ray Jonas.
Ray Jonas, thank you for the follow. Yeah, luckily they were in the medium when I kind of saw them.
Senor Dasher OTR says they're doing repos on all the cars people bought with tax return money.
Yeah, I've been there. I've definitely been there.
Cyclone Speculum Dicky Do Hammer says fresh coffee on the drip summer yeah ooh. Senor Dasher OTR says but now can't afford the payments. MS Girl 82 says John what's with the numbers being called out for?
That's on Kick. There's a few games on
Leah
Kick.
1962 says I seen them today on the Velasco Bridge. They're all over the place day and night.
If you're on my Kick stream, there's some games over there. And it calls out math questions every now and then whoever answers it the fastest wins.
Michelle 210 says Repo Man took my neighbor's car last month and scratched the shit out of it.
Dang.
Snickers _ stream says wins a ticket.
No, it's just entertainment purposes only.
Laid off janitor says he went live on the block with his phone held tight, shouting, "Chat, this clip will blow up tonight."
Oh yeah.
Then tripped on the curb, Face kissed the street. Now the viral moment's just his 2 left feet.
Dang.
Cops kept walking. Didn't even pause. Chat typed L and spammed applause. He aimed for justice. He aimed for fame, but mostly just streamed his ankle sprain.
Dang.
417 Short Street.
You got a poet, guys. You got a poet.
Having stomach pain.
I love the favorite part of that is where you talk about me falling off the curb, because I did that once. I actually did fall off the curb. Let's go straight here. I'm not even in the right area.
Stacy Sydney 2025 says I'm hearing others chatting from other platforms, and that's why I can't see them.
Yeah. If you look on the screen, you'll see the multi-chat, and you can tell which platform they're coming from.
Laid off janitor says cheer 1,000.
Thank you so much.
Street Element says laid off janitor just cheered 1,000 bits.
So how many people went to my website to see if I was going to be streaming tonight? Who went to bc-scanner.com?
Cyclone Speculum Dicky Do Hammer says weedy what?
Did anyone go to the website to see if I was going to be streaming tonight? Because the schedule's on there. You can always find my schedule on there.
Bradley 25 says I did about 7:30 p.m.
Very good.
Tiki Cat 1961 says I did.
That's not even a cop. I thought that was a cop. It's not.
No Pride Narite says, could you repeat the website, please?
Yeah, bc-scanner.com. BC, the minus key, and then scanner.com.
Bradley 25 says, but Twitch notifies me every time you go live as well.
There you go.
Cyclone Speculum Dicky Do Hammer says you filmed Sancho Claus. According to Jennifer says everyone check out John's website, www.bc-scanner.com.
That's it. Well, I don't know if I have the www DNS set up right.
Tiki Cat 1961 says I clicked on the Twitch link and logged in from the website.
Very good. Oh, good. Very good.
Laid off janitor says no www redirect.
Yeah, I don't think I set up the DNS for that.
Snickers_stream says I can tell from the cops' faces when you are live.
No, I'll fix that tomorrow. Remind me to do that. I just thought about it. There's no DNS entry for www. So if you put www before it, it might not work. That's my bad. Oops. It's my first day of IT. Hey, at least I caught the problem pretty quick.
DJ Talk 7 says John is just promoting his OnlyFans page.
You know, 20 bucks is 20 bucks. That's a simple fix. Just a DNS entry. I don't see this call, so I also don't hear anything on the scanner, so.
Ilsa Vargas says, and I think the website is not on your link tree.
Dang it. All right. Laid off janitor, I had another thought. I could possibly send you this link where I'm broadcasting my...
According to Jennifer says bc-scanner.com.
Yep. Yeah, that's it. I can send you the link for...
Snickers underscore
I'll talk to you
screen
later.
says it's John's security so the cops won't find his site.
That's right.
Cyclone Speculum Dicky Duhammer says, whoa, now wait a minute. Hey, slow down there, Pilgrim.
Remind me, I had a thought for you, Blade Off Janitor.
Senor Dasher OTR says I did. And then I got a message from a certain person who shall remain nameless. Cough cough John, who let me know he was putting my shirt in the car and somehow still left it at his mom's house.
I did. I left it right at mom's
Janitor
basement.
says message me in Discord, we will figure it out.
Yeah, I just had a crazy thought. Okay, I'm going to run this by you. Remember I told you how I did this earlier? What if I gave you that link for my stream? It would literally be streaming but not put the bandwidth on the website. It would literally be putting the bandwidth elsewhere. That was my crazy thought. Does that make sense?
Laid off Janitor says you mean an embed.
Yes. With my link. We could actually do exclusive website streams that way. Which there would be no rules at that point.
I'm out.
We could literally stream to the website.
Snickers underscore stream says, oh, John getting crazy on cam for the big bucks.
We have a lot less rules, is what I'm saying. It's a thought.
This is all for station vehicles.
Laid off Janitor says you would still have to abide by the streaming platform's terms since we aren't handling the stream. Besides embedding it, the chat is another story.
Yeah, that's true. Here's the thing, right? So it's not a platform. It's my independent recording. It's not on a platform. It's literally coming from my computer, from my phone, from my computer. There's no middleman there. The only rules would be are the website hosting rules. If that makes sense. I mean, I'm gonna make every video the same way. I wouldn't change a thing, but just a thought. I'll talk to you about it later.
Laid off Janitor says I see what you mean.
Right? So there's no middleman.
Responded to jail. I scored in there with
It's basically just like me broadcasting too. You get it. You get it. I'll stop. Okay, enough nerd talk. Enough nerd talk.
Shane says, but you need the platforms to grow.
Right, but see, I'm at a point now that I could send my audience to a specific place, right? I'm not saying I'm going to do away with all the platforms. I'm saying for some things, there's some content I would like to do that's not what you call social media friendly. And I'm not meaning that. You guys know how social media works. You're constantly having to follow the rules on each of the platforms to make sure. And I'm not going to be up there. I wouldn't show any of the stuff they don't want to show. Let's put it that way. There's certain you're always restricted what you can say on social media. There's a lot of things I want to say that I can't on social media.
Bradley 25 says, good night, Trunkies and John. I'm miserable. I'm gonna get off here for the night.
Oh,
stay safe and see y'all tomorrow.
I hope you feel better soon. I remember that feeling. It was absolutely horrible. I remember being with food poisoning, so it was miserable.
Snickers_stream says you should buy Twitch like Elon bought Twitter.
You know, I can't do that. I'm calm down there. Calm down there.
Bradley 25 says sorry for interrupting John. Thanks, John.
You're not interrupting at all. We're literally just driving around aimlessly looking for cops, so.
Chris Shane says, how restricted is Twitter X?
I don't know. It's a cesspool over there. I think, anyway. I've never really had much interest.
Area of North Avenue B and Perry. You know, one call came in, stating someone hit her, but she would not respond to me speaking to her.
Well, that's like an hour ago. That's the call we went looking for. All right.
For who be?
Laid off Janet, if you want to do research.
Snickers_stream says soon they will offer you money over the radio for tips.
If you want to do research, it would be embed an SRT stream. Here, I'll put it in the chat, just so you know.
VC Scanner says embed SRT stream.
That's what we'd have to do.
You can show us an out with one non-emergent driver's report. Can I get a unit to check the area of North Avenue B and Perry? You know, one call came in.
Oh, I guess our scanners quit working? It sure did. Let me reboot it.
Laid off janitor says I will look into it.
I guess the online scanner quit.
Cyclone Speculum Dicky Do Hammer says ha.
That should let me if you're one of the people that listens to the online scanner, let me know if it restarted. It should restart shortly.
According to Jennifer says hi stunt rider. How are you doing?
Hey, stunt rider. Apparently we got a traffic jam in Richwood tonight, so.
432, show me out 58. We'll be checking the area outside.
Show me out it. That's like Jackson. Let me see. Let me get the scanner going, guys. I'm sorry for the delay. Supposed to do this stuff on my time. There we go. We're live now. All right, the scanner's back on now. Now I can turn it on.
Iceman says scanner is back on YT.
Thank you. All right, and now we have it back in the car too. Back to work we go.
Go ahead.
31.
Senor Dasher OTR says 13.
It's on fire?
Clear. Is there a description of the vehicle?
We're just going to advise us. 18. Putting a unit on it so we can UCO can check tomorrow.
White female?
Very cooperative. We're not on scene, they were just calling to advise us. We were just putting a unit on it so we can clear it when ACO can check tomorrow.
35, what's the deal with it?
The complainant is very cooperative. She's wearing an old shirt and chest out. 23, you can show me en route.
35, what's the deal with it?
You know, trying to set stuff on fire. She's wearing an orange shirt and she has a dog.
Orange shirt, has a dog, trying to set stuff on fire. That's Angleton. What do you guys think? Is that worth going to?
35, 23, you're awesome.
That's clear. Do you have eyes on her? He's advising that she left walking towards McDonald's.
According to Jennifer says doing great stunt rider. Like is good.
35, awesome.
Went walking towards McDonald's in Angleton.
35, what was your call?
Orange shirt.
35, 23, you're awesome.
Orange shirt, has a dog, trying to set things on fire.
Do you have eyes on her? He's advising that she left
She's
walking
running,
towards
she's running.
McDonald's.
Leave there.
Where's she at? Be Michelle Bonner. She is not stopping for us.
She's literally running right by the police station in Angleton.
You all have her? I'll be out.
At the entrance of McDonald's, off of Cannon.
Big Dave BCTX says
Yeah, I have it.
roll that way. According to Jennifer says I'm here, bud. Leah 1962 says she will be gone by the time you get there.
Unless she's elusive like the other person. Angleton's keying up. I think they just said they have her detained. Hope the dog is okay. And the lady.
Jamie Nicole B says him need more names law.
One detained. She's already detained.
Negative, she's in custody.
She's in custody now. She went from detained to arrested. What happened? Nothing happened to the dog. They just said a lady wearing an orange shirt with the dog was running around town, allegedly started trying to set things on fire. That's up in Angleton at the McDonald's, around in that area. I don't know if we'll make it or not, but we're gonna try. What would they do with the dog? They'll put it in a kennel. Said she was trying to set stuff on fire, but I did not hear any fire tones for things actually being on fire. So was it a Karen call? Did Karen just call in and say this, or was it actually happening? I don't know. I'm not there.
Hilma Cooker says doggy jail.
Man, we got a lot of lights in between here and there.
Are you all good?
They're good.
Information citation. Driver's going to be waiting for another driver form. Okay. 35.
Drive.
It's foggy, a little foggy tonight.
15 miles. 89735, 89735.
Alright, sounds like they've already taken her to jail. I mean, literally happened right by the police department, so. She's already in jail. Or at the jail, at least.
Senor Dasher OTR says not much of a ride. They could have just told her to walk there and we'll book you in a minute.
Right. It's, you can see the police department right from where she was. I think she actually ran closer to the, they said she took off towards Cannon.
Senor Dasher OTR says 20.
Yeah, she could actually see the police department, so.
Senor Dasher OTR says she was helping them with the arrest. That should count as time served.
You know?
You can show me at 104.
Is the Angleton Police Department, by the way. That's what that means. Show me at 104.
35 each. Each.
_zone says stream elements. Slots are rigged. Lancers 25 says good evening, John. Hope you're doing well tonight.
I am doing good.
Alexis X Kilburn 04 says might be a stupid question lol, but do y'all get a lot of deer there?
Yes.
I'm from NY and we do.
Yep, we do.
Maybe with a suspicious vehicle in person at the boat ramp.
Uh-oh. They're being sus at the boat ramp. Oh, hell, I gotta actually find some parking here.
Lancers 25 says anything good tonight. I'm just getting on the watch. Mom 2024 says I think all our trunkies fell asleep.
They did. They're not used to me working on Sunday. I think they're just waiting for a licensed driver on this one. I think this one they're just waiting for a licensed driver. If I heard it right. I don't see anything down there by McDonald's, by the way. McDonald's that we're talking about, that's the McDonald's right there. This is just waiting. I think. Watch for snakes, I know. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Are you just waiting for a driver? Are you getting a ticket? Okay, you're getting a ticket. A warning?
No, I'm not even getting
Just a warning. Yay, it's a warning.
Yeah, I'm not even getting a ticket.
Very good. We love warnings here.
Thank you.
Have a great night, ma'am. There was another call where they were waiting for a licensed driver. I didn't know if that was this one.
I'm not sure. I know Angleton's had somebody run from them.
Yeah, the McDonald's, yeah, that's where I was headed.
Yeah,
the lady in the orange shirt with the dog catching things on fire, allegedly.
Yeah, I don't know. I just heard somebody's running, so
Yeah.
I figured I would try to help them out.
There you go. I was trying to come help too. You too. I thought that was the wrong call. That's pretty embarrassing. Yeah, that's where that other incident right over there happened, at that McDonald's. All right, this is sus parking. Possibly for a couple of feet. Never mind, let me not say it. Guys, put it in the chat. If anyone's awake, put it in the chat. You guys know what it says.
Claston 72 says parking 9.
9? Thank you. Guys, put it in the chat. It's, thank you for the 9. Thank you.
Claston 72 says always film 50.
Always.
Tazzy's my dog go says always film 50. Cyclone Speculum Dicky do Hammer says 5-ho. Tazzy's my dog go says 7 John.
Thanks. I appreciate the 7. What was more interesting is how I got here. I'm not quite sure if
David 041873 says 6.
6? All right, I'll take it. You did take the creativity scale and the put it in park too. You get 2 points just for that.
Senor Dasher OTR says John, I'm going to start following you around, and when you abandon Pearl, I'm going to take her.
Well, we may have had to...
BCSO 2964.
According to Jennifer says always film 50.
Go ahead and show me off duty. Next coverage, 7 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Claston 72 says 2 extra points for running over versus venomous snakes.
That's true.
Sarah SL Max says I am still here too.
BCSO
All right,
606 traffic. Trailer 28 northbound and Davenport Parkway on Texas plate. Victor Henry 8304. Black and color. From that vehicle, show 10 a.m.
CC Martinez says 5. David 041873 says creative scale doesn't count yet till approved by the boss.
That's right. It hasn't been approved yet. I'm still campaigning for it. I'm gonna keep campaigning for it.
3545, wasn't you a copy of 53's call?
Joe, what happened? That was just a traffic stop. We were on our way to a call that it's a lady wearing an orange shirt with a dog who allegedly was trying to set stuff on fire, and then she ran from the cops, but we didn't get there in time.
Shaggy Stoner 4994 says I'm here. Just learned it's safer on me to stay stashed in the trunk.
Shaggy Stoner's not really here, just so you know.
Senor Dasher OTR says campaign denied.
I'll keep
no available funds for campaign manager.
I will keep fighting. I'll keep fighting. I don't give up that easy.
According to Jennifer says just a basic stop. Pig gave her a warning.
Yeah. Yeah, we were coming for something bigger than that, but...
Claston 72 says John Shaggy is messing with the Starlink again.
Oh, man.
To David 61?
I get next up to do on property location.
Joey?
3340 East Walnut Street, Pearland. I'm in the back of the apartment complex lot to enter off of Fall Valley.
According to Jennifer says Utah, but I'm Og Cali stunt rider. Cyclone Speculum Dicky do Hammer says what I didn't know we could get out. Memos folks memos.
Okay.
Senor Dasher OTR says, John, you didn't hear this from me, but the snack table will be back at the location of which we do not speak.
Oh, gotcha.
GameRage_Zone says John's out here with snakes and garters. You should go to Gator Country Show in Texas. Senor Dasher OTR says I'm a weak.
Price is on scene. They are clearing. I am back in service.
Senor Dasher OTR says in a week.
In a week. Oh, the snack table is back in a week. Gotcha. So it's not there now.
Okay.
Dang, I would have gone there looking for snacks now. There's no cars here.
8412 Sheffield.
Claston 72 says yellow break and a corgi dance tonight, John.
Yeah. Also, that's funny you mentioned that because so TikTok just said that corgi dances are not allowed anymore.
Senor Dasher OTR says no, don't jump the gun. Make sure you do the thing when the light allegedly turns green. They'll never know.
I wonder if they called EMS for that lady. I bet there's an EMS. I bet there's an ambulance at the jail. I can go up here and get there. You think they called EMS for the lady?
Gamerage_zone says strips no need to hide it, we know why love that place, hee hee JK. Claston 72 says oh yeah, but you can do it here on purple side.
Traffic broke out, clear at 7424, making contact at no disturbance.
Gamerage_zone says NV.
10-4, there's no disturbance at 7424. I'm going to be checking the area.
That's fair.
We took a contact at 7422.
Clear. Back to service.
Claston 72 says nice stop, John.
Thank you. I'm proud of it. I was proud of that stop.
Insurance confirmed on the 14 on the for Market 26, and then that will be passing deal expired in June 23.
Who's your caller?
Carla Reyes.
Sarah SL Max says Prime. Will Ben 157 says good stop.
Thanks.
Senor Dasher OTR says 17. Gamerage _ zone says to subscribe to a Twitch channel using Amazon Prime. Follow these steps. Link your accounts. If you don't have a Twitch account, create one and link it to your Amazon Prime account. 1. Navigate to the streamer's profile. Go to the Twitch channel of the streamer you want to subscribe to. 1. Click subscribe. Click the subscribe button at the top of the page. 1. Confirm subscription. Follow the prompts to confirm your subscription using your Prime membership.
That's right.
Gamerage _ zone says mobile app. If using the Twitch app, open it, visit the streamer's page, and tap the subscribe button. 1. By following these steps, you can easily subscribe to your favorite Twitch streamers using your Amazon Prime membership.
Yeah, basically, I can summarize it just a little bit better.
Gamerage _ zone says lol, hope that helps you sub that way.
You can subscribe through Prime. Just hit the subscribe, and there's a little bit of
Anything, can you send me a picture?
there's a link at the bottom that says subscribe with Prime. When you hit subscribe, you can either also it's cheaper from a computer than it is from a phone. You save almost $2.
Connected.
That's fair.
Nothing.
Claston 72 says he needs bike lights.
I saw that. I did see that. I just didn't want to scare him. He was in the zone. Let's see if we can find him.
Nothing.
My bike lights mission comes off a little stalkerish. Where was he? He's got the tunes down though.
There you go.
I wasn't gonna point that out. He was over here.
Senor Dasher OTR says maybe he likes to live dangerously and ride dirty.
Maybe. I don't see him now. Let me check down these streets. Let's see how many. I don't see him. Do you guys see him? I don't want to turn in there. UTL.
Claston72 says he's gone.
He's definitely gone.
Claston72 says, well, at least we turned around and tried.
That's right.
Just advising, we emailed repo information to Kelly.
Told you the repo man was out and about. Y'all didn't believe me. I'm just kidding. Y'all believe me.
Laid-off janitor says I have a prototype up and running to handle the SRT stream.
Perfect.
I sent you details in Discord. We can test it out sometime.
Yeah, I'll send you the link. I mean, it's literally, if you have that, if you have that working right, I can send you the link. And look at you, fancy pants.
Your radio cut out after 744.
Could you imagine the freedom if sometimes we could stream from our own website? Was I right? It won't use your bandwidth? Or when you were researching it, it's not going to use the bandwidth for the page, right? I mean, it will, because we'll talk about it later. Here I go again, being nerdy.
1606 channel. Under.
606, that's clear under.
Leah 1962 says good night everyone.
Good night to you.
Gotta go to bed. Have to take grandbaby to school shortly.
Oh, I understand. Completely. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight.
Tazzy's my dog go says I am also going to bed. See y'all later on.
Good night, Taz. I'm gonna go. I'm actually on a mission.
Bayou Preppers 1 says 1.
I want to go see if the EMS is at the jail. That's my suspicion. That's the only reason I came back this way.
Claston72 says, so have you decided when we're gonna run previous VODs on what night?
Did we decide Wednesday or Thursday? I can't remember.
Whipped Up Wishes says I had to order Instacart for more flour and sugar and I left him a cookie on the porch.
Oh, that was nice of you.
He was so nice and helpful to do it at midnight. Gave him an extra tip too. Claston72 says you said Wednesday.
Wednesday, that's what I thought.
Claston72 says B4.
Wednesday, okay. Yep, I was right. There's EMS leaving the jail. I was right. and they did not exactly broadcast that. So you guys think they hurt that lady? I'm just showing you. I was right.
Whipped Up Wishes says I'm halfway done.
What do you think they did to that lady? And also, they didn't call EMS on scene. They waited till she got back to the jail for EMS help. They thought I didn't know, but I knew. But I knew. It didn't hit me, because here's how I knew that. There wasn't really a tone, right? They just said, show me, and the EMS just reported it en route. So they didn't want to put that out over the radio. And that's how I knew that. So my suspicion was accurate.
Chiquita 3K says, hey John.
Hey, Daphne, how are you?
Michelle 210 says 16. Gina Lorraine says 16.
What do you guys think happened when they had someone run from you in Angleton?
Senor Dasher OTR says they knew, that you knew, that they knew, that you knew they fact up.
That's right.
Chiquita 3K says I'm good, thank you.
I mean, did she need EMS immediately? And they waited till they got her in the jail? I don't know. I wasn't there. We didn't make it in time, but...
Seventh house on the left, coming from Precious Coral Drive. We made contact with the Raccoon Audio, but everything was 10-4 as an accident call.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sure they're in the west.
5 more seconds, I would have missed that.
Fine.
I've been doing this so long that I can tell when they're being a little sus. Because you know what if you know what the normal procedures are, then you can pick up when something's not normal.
He logged a special walk from the 2100 block at North Bradford Sport. Everything's 10-4. Be back in.
Gold Monster 552 says, hey John, how are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you tonight?
Gold Monster 552 says, doing great.
Also, point of order, we didn't see anything on fire for a lady who was starting fires, just so you know.
citation.
23, you can show me how to ACL.
All right, they just said, show me how to ACL. That's where they put the dog.
So you guys sending confirming for the Charmaine sister?
Clear.
Try to be at JP41.
Integrity's out.
601, good. Zero 70 right clear.
Clear.
Bayou Preppers 1 says Big Brazoria County hugs.
Thank you, Bayou.
Cyclone Speculum Dicky Do Hammer says BC Scanner, what are the field trip locations?
I could never say that. I could never say that. Those have to be top secret. See notes for location. Absolutely no way I'm giving somebody a couple days warning.
Cyclone Speculum Dicky Do Hammer says so no memos okay. Bayou Preppers 1 says sorry I have not been chatting a lot lately, I've been in a lot of pain with my lower spine.
Well, I hope you feel better soon. Big bump.
BioPreppers 1 says my spine is gone, that's why I need a wheelchair.
Oh.
BCSO 1555.
Good.
1555 off duty. Morning, 74. Morning, 874.
Good.
6486, 6486.
Okay. You can show me back about 104. Check on number. Okay.
According to Jennifer says he sees you too, Luis Rodriguez. Ha ha ha.
I see you.
That page girl 3 says 0. According to Jennifer says my AC is out and it's 80 degrees in my house. Lame.
That sounds miserable.
BCSO 2 David 704, I'll be coming from the
Okay.
David 704 Houston, 10 from the jail.
220, I'm en route.
David 704, receive. You need me to close the call?
Alright, there's... Clue just asked for a backup.
Just left up, I'm just going to check for property on foot. 704, 220 on route to 14.
Just check the property on foot. I need to hear that.
704. Yeah, just left up. I'm just going to check for property on foot.
Okay.
BCSO 2 David 704. I'll be coming from the jail.
Okay.
David 704 Houston, 10 from the jail. 2 David 704, receive. You need me to close the call? Yeah, just left up. I'm just going to check for property on foot. 704, 220 on route to 14. Yeah, just left up. I'm just going to check for property on foot.
Oh, gate was left up. Okay, gate was left up.
704, 220 on route to 14.
Alright. That makes sense. Gate was left up. I'm going to check this property on foot. Called for a backup unit. Now I got it. I don't know where it is, but...
53 to 5507, are you clear for public service? Yeah, clear.
You should be out at 104 for follow-up. Contact 25 BMW to RSA out of Lake Texas. 14 Roger.
Senor Dasher OTR says, John, if I stop by and grab the shirt and ring the doorbell, who is more likely to get a Pammy ass kicking? Me or you, lol?
Probably both of us.
For follow-up.
Probably both of us. Are you in the area? Never mind.
Yeah, 639. No.
I'll go down Plantation, look for this call, then I'll go by and get it.
There.
Wrath Gaming Xbox says, good evening, John, what did you have for dinner?
I ate a late lunch. And I had leftover Chinese food.
VanMom 2024 says, all I have to say is, do you feel lucky, Dasher? I wouldn't do it if I were you, LOL. Senor Dasher OTR says, she said it out, but I was just curious how that would play out, lol.
It's on she said it on the table. I didn't want to get it dirty on the bench.
Senor Dasher OTR says, I have no luck what do ever law, but I do like to live dangerously law. Cyclone Speculum Dicky Do Hammer says, that's good stuff. VanMom 2024 says, I was just messing around with you, Dasher.
Can I pick up back in?
Okay.
18, I'm at 35, and Hospital Drive.
23 okay in row. So you still want 35 to head that way? I just need one. Right, or you can stay in service. 18's okay.
Negative. He's just before.
So 35 off in service.
18, help me out.
Okay.
It's a long light.
23 okay in row. I just need one. Right, or you can stay in service. 18's almost there.
Senor Dasher OTR says 7. Gina Lorene says 7. Van Mom 2024 says I hate that light.
It's not good. It's not fun at all.
Gina Lorene says I am going have you on, but I might fall asleep. I've been sick all day.
Well, we're literally...
Van Mom 2024 says I hate this light too, LOL.
Yeah, this one's bad. We're literally going to the palm tree, so... you won't miss much. If you know, you know. We're right up here. Unless the SWAT team jumps out between here and there, which has happened before, so...
Bayou Preppers 1 says good night, John.
Good night.
903 Print Guy says thanks for the ride.
You're welcome.
Senor Dasher OTR says, do you want me to meet you at the Bat Cave?
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. Yeah, go by Mom's basement. Because according to my trolls, I live in my mom's basement, so... we just go with it.
Senor Dasher OTR says I'm getting gas and then I'll be there.
All right.
Good.
I'm gonna send those truck off so you can show us back in the front.
Clear.
Guys, thank you so very much for hanging out with me tonight.
Van Mom 2024 says night night, John and Dasher.
Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thanks for the bits of subscriptions. We will see you guys later on today. Takes me a minute to...
Van Mom 2024 says night night, Trunky.
Night night.
Cyclone Speculum Dicky Do Hammer says laters. Van Mom 2024 says who's in our spot.
That's what I was...
Laid off Janitor says good night.
Good night.
Senor Dasher OTR says yeah thanks for